Hello, everybody. How's it going? And welcome to something a little bit different today. We're going to be doing a tier list of the Fall Guys levels. I decided to just do them all at once, as opposed to just like do season 1, 2, 3, 4, and all that. So we're just gonna go for it and do them all in one go. Okay? I've zoomed in enough so that it should be okay. I think for you. F is right below me, just to let you know. Goes S to F. This is just one of the templates that was already on here. So I figured we'd have a bit of fun doing this. And I'll try and give you a little reason between them all. Don't know how long this is going to take. We'll just go with it and see what we do. So, starting off, we're going to go just big fans, the order they're written down. So we're going to kick off with big fans. I might move these around as we go. Big fans, I'm just putting it there for now. I love big fans. I think it's a great level. Platforming wise, it's very fun. You know, honestly, big fans might be an S tier level for me. Maybe not. That depends what. I'm going to put it in A for now. We might move them around as we go. Because I love big fans. It's just a good use. It's just a good show of skill. You know. You can't. As long as you can't go too wrong. As long as you mostly know what you're doing when it comes to big fans. So I think big fans belongs in at least A, possibly S. I might move it up to S. We'll see. So yeah, big fans. Good start there. Good start. Block Party. I've had my issues with Block Party. It does come under the category of games where you're kind of just waiting for the timer to run out. And there's not much you can do to kind of get it forward a bit faster. You know? You're just sitting there waiting. Block Party doesn't change that much, I feel. You know? If they were like maybe like a massive more variety of different kind of blocks that came at you, I think I'd enjoy it a lot more. But most of the time I get Block Party, I'm kind of like, great, I have to like wait a minute or so now for this to be over. So I probably put Block Party maybe like D, not E or F. There's far worse. Maybe depending on what else we get, we might put it lower. Maybe C. I'm going to put it at C for now. I'm going to put it as like a C. We got Hoarders. Now, Hoarders is the one where you... is the team game where you're getting all the balls. And you got the free balls. And you're trying to... No, you got free balls. You've got 6 balls or something like that? I think so. Is it 6 balls? Or is it 7 balls? I don't know. I don't remember how many balls it is now. You're trying to get the balls into your sides and keep them. Hoarder stuff depends entirely on whether or not you're playing with friends. You know, it's like on your own. Now, are we doing this solo or with friends? Perhaps we could have like a separate thing as well. I think even with your friends, Hoarders isn't that great, I'll be honest with you. I would probably put Hoarders at like a D. Maybe an E. Probably more like a D, I imagine. I think Hoarders would be more of a D. It's fun, you know, but it doesn't feel like you personally can do... I guess you personally can do quite a bit, I suppose. It's not the most egregious team game. There are far worse team games than that, you know, I think, out there. So we'll probably put it like a D. So Fruit Shoot. Now, I love Fruit Shoot. Do I like it as much as big fans? I don't know. I'd probably put Fruit Shoot as like a B. Possibly. Fruit Shoot has gone up for me since the hammers were introduced. So this, like if this had been originally how they were in Season 1, they might be different. But now, as they are now, this is how they sit for me. Fruit Shoot, yeah, I like with the hammers in it. It's great. It's very easy to do. I'm fairly good at it. I get some bad times of it now and then, but I quite like Fruit Shoot. I'd put Fruit Shoot not as high as Big Fans because I think Big Fans is a good level, but I think for now B is pretty good. Tiptoe. Now, Tiptoe. What do I feel about Tiptoe? I don't get it that often these days. I think Tiptoe has gotten better. Why am I getting stock alerts for The PS5. I don't want that. Hang on a minute. Get out of here, Discord. We don't need you. Tiptoe is a level that's gotten better with the updates, I would definitely say. I think before it was fair. I don't know, but maybe has it gotten better or has it gotten worse with the differences? It was a lot more simple with the things they've added. It's gotten a lot more complex. You know, a lot of things have kind of gotten kind of wild in Tiptoe. But I do like Tiptoe. I think I'd put Tiptoe maybe alongside Fruit Shoot. It's one of those ones that I don't mind getting. Maybe I don't love, but I don't mind. You know what? I might put Horde as it. Let's move these down. I think like a B. It's like we'll see. It's one of those ones I don't mind getting. You know, I won't be too sad. Dizzy Heights is fine. I like Dizzy Heights. You know what? Dizzy Heights might be a... You know, I think Big Fans is an S tier. I think, well, that's it. Yeah, Dizzy Heights is an A. Dizzy Heights is a solid level that I really enjoy. Almost any of the ones where you just run from the start to the finish, I enjoy for the most part. I think they're all really good levels. Dizzy Heights is it's just a solid level. You know, the variations are good. I have no like issues with Dizzy Heights. And you know what? No, you know what we're doing? We're moving everything down. Moving everything down one. Dizzy Heights goes there. Big Hands maybe there still. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna play around with these, but Dizzy Heights I enjoy. I think Dizzy Heights is a good level. It's a fun level to play. But I think this is a better level than Dizzy Heights, even though they're the same kind of category. You know, the what's it called? You know, like the races from the start to the finish. Egg Scramble. Okay, team game. You know what I'm gonna do as well? I'm gonna just. Oh no! I just spent ages sorting this out. It's gonna move me over here. I also don't like that there's this weird gap below me. I don't know what that's about. Anyway, I'm gonna move me over here so I'm out of the way. Yeah, Egg Scramble. I kind of like Egg Scramble. Depends, you know. I like Egg Scramble if I'm winning. I hate it if I'm losing. I'd probably put Egg Scramble maybe the same as Block Party. I don't think it's as if I was gonna get a team game, I'd prefer Egg Scramble over Hoarders. You know, Egg Scramble can be like when you know the tech, it's fun. And then we've got Egg Siege as well. These two are kind of quite similar. I don't know if I like Egg Scramble or Egg Siege more. They're both very different. Egg Scramble's a very offensive-based team game. Egg Siege is you kind of got to be a bit more defensive. It's a lot easier to go on the defense in Egg Siege. If you get the eggs in early, you can just kind of sit there. So I don't know. I don't really know how I feel about those ones. I think maybe Egg Siege and Egg Scramble pretty similar. I think I'd probably put them alongside Block Party, honestly. Yeah, I think that's okay for now. I love them both. I do like Egg Siege. They are again more fun with a team. They're with a team. They're probably like a B or a C. I might even maybe have a little thing at the end where I'll just do it like if they're team games. Just do the team games on their own with friends, basically. Yeah, they're probably higher up with friends, but as a solo, well, let's just assume these are solos for the most part. I will still comment about them being with friends, but yeah, let's put them in like a D. Fall Ball, amazing with friends. Honestly, kind of sucks on your own. I usually don't like Fall Ball if I'm playing on my own, but can you do some pretty? But yeah, can have some pretty poggies moments. You know, it can be pretty poggers. I think Fall Ball's probably like a C for me. You know, it's better than those. It's better than Egg Siege, but if we're playing with other people, it's probably like an S, honestly. Maybe an A, but otherwise I'd probably put Fall Ball in like a C. Fun game, can have some really great moments. Can be extremely frustrating when it's not going your way, much like most of these levels. Fall Mountain is a fantastic level. We'll probably put it in A, maybe an S. No, not an S. Fall Mountain is a fantastic level, though. It's a really good finale. It's a solid bottom to top run. You can get into those moments where, you know, you get hit and you just kind of get screwed over and that's it, you're done. But I think overall, Fall Mountain is just a solid level. It's really fun. I enjoy playing it. I don't get it too often these days, so that might be why I like it more now. I don't know. But I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of Fall Mountain. I would play again. And I think I used to like it less when it was not as many. I've come to like it more when I don't get it as often. Freezy Peak is probably like an S tier. Freezy Peak's a really good level. I like Freezy Peak. Maybe an A. Maybe an S. Ooh, I'm not sure. Freezy Peak is a great level. One of the best levels they've added in quite a while. Really good from like start to finish. I love the variety of stuff in it. Even though I suppose once you know it, it's a little simple. Like once you know the boxing gloves things, but then maybe A. I don't know. I'm gonna put it in A for now. I think Freezy Peak. I like Freezy Peak. You know what? I'm putting Big Fans in S. I think, you know what? Yes, I'm doing it. I love Big Fans. I do. I really enjoy Big Fans. Anytime I get Big Fans, I'm very happy. The only bit that sucks about Big Fans, I even like the variations in Big Fans. The only bit that sucks about Big Fans is the waiting after everyone else, because everyone else takes so long. I would say Big Fans is an S tier. It is one of my favorite levels in the game. Definitely. And then Freezy Peaks, I would like Big Fans over Freezy Peak, but Freezy Peak is fantastic. Definitely A tier. Gate Crash, probably like a C tier. Gate Crash is okay, you know? I mean, no, it's probably like a B tier, I'd say. It's B tier. I like it more than Tiptoe and Fruit Shoot. Gate Crash is fun. It's a little simple. The changes they've made to it are decent. I like the fact that sometimes the doors are different. I know most of what I'm doing in Gate Crash. I can kind of do it with, kind of shut my brain off when I'm playing it. But I think Gate Crash is a fun level. It's a solid level. It's not as good as Full Mountain or Freezy Peaks. It's probably about as good as Dizzy Height. Well, Dizzy Heights is probably a bit better than it, but I enjoy Gate Crash still. Again, I might move everything down one again. Hexagon is literally the best game is the best thing in the whole game. S tier. Maybe it should be in its own tier of just Hexagon, but it is 100% an S tier. Hexagon is is literally the best, the greatest level in Fall Guys. I love Hexagon. It's like a perfect amount of balance of fun and skill. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love Hexagon. Love it as a final. Don't quite love the only Hexagon thing, but I love Hexagon as a final. I'm always very excited when that pops up. Hit Parade, it's another just like solid run from start to finish. Probably a B tier one, you know, I'd say. It's a good level. Does what it does. You know, it does what it does what it does. It does what it does. And what it does pretty well. You've got the swingy balls, you've got the variations at the start where you can have the pushers, or you can have the spinners, you've got the walls open up, you've got the slime mountain you can climb at the end. Hit Parade's pretty good. Hit Parade is a level I enjoy quite a bit. I'm still debating about how I want these to be laid out. If they should just be a hexagon tier. Hexagon! Like maybe move everything down one and have like kind of... Maybe, yeah. Possibly. I'll tell you what I will do though is I'm just going to jump out of turn here and just grab Jinxed. I'm just say put it right at F right now. I want to put that in there. What I probably should have done is grab Jinxed and then grab Hexagon, then gone from there, basically. Jinxed is awful. Jinxed is probably the worst game in this the worst round in this whole game. I hate Jinxed. It's a goddamn coin flip. You never know. You don't know what you're gonna get. You literally have no idea what you're gonna get. It feels like you have almost no impact in what happens in that level. I hate it. I really don't like Jinxed. I think it is absolutely the worst thing in this game, and I'm surprised that it still exists. Although I will say I haven't seen Jinx pop up in quite a while. If you go back through my episodes and stuff like that on YouTube, I can't remember the last time we got jinxed. And maybe it's gone. But either way, jinxed is terrible. Jinxed is absolutely the worst round in this whole game. And I will hear no good words said about it, to be honest with you. It's the only other thing that might end up on this the same level as jinxed is perhaps like maybe Snowball. No, that's a personal hatred, that one. Maybe Royal Fumble or the tail one. I don't know. I'm not really sure. Hoopsie Legends. Hoopsie Legends. I like Hoopsie Legends. I really do. I really enjoy Hoopsie Legends. I probably put it maybe like a B or an A. I get it a lot, but it's a fun one to do. Like it's got a lot of skill in it. You can do some really cool, skillful jumps in it, and I really appreciate that. I think Hoopsie Legends might be an A for me, if I'm honest. I've come to really, really, really like Hoopsie Legends. I think so. I don't know how I feel about these egg ones. I might put them into more of an E. Maybe Block Party on its own. Maybe Tiptoe. I don't know. I'm questioning my. I kind of wish I'd put Jinx and then Hexagon and then gone from there. Basically, done the ones that I know where I love them, and then kind of mix them up between that. How do I feel? Wait, how do I feel about Hoopsie? Is it an A? Is it as good as Full Mountain and Freezy Peak? Maybe it's more of like a B. No, I do like Hoopsie Legends. I have to be honest. I think, yeah, it's not an S tier, but it is an A tier. Hoopsie Legends is really good. I think I like Egg Scramble more than Egg Siege because I kind of like the chaos of Egg Scramble more than Egg Siege, to be honest with you. I think I do. Yeah. I think I do. Jinx is, of all the ones in here, Jinx is the only one I absolutely hate. The rest of them I might not love, but I don't hate. Although, so it's kind of like it should almost have its own thing. I don't like this level. It's awful. I don't know why it exists. I almost kind of want to get rid of it, if I'm honest with you. I think I might actually create a new row. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna add a new row. We're gonna have to edit. We have to change this a bit here. Hang on. There we go. And I'm gonna call this the why does there's just why does this exist? Why does this exist? That's what Jinxed is for me. Jinxed is terrible. It gets like a gray poopy color. There you go. Why does this exist? Why does Jinxed exist? It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. I hate it. Hoopsie Daisy. Hoopsie Daisy. Hoopsie Daisy. It's okay. It's like a worse version of Hoopsie Legends because it's team-based, you know? Like, Hoopsie Legends is great because it's all about what you do. Hoopsie Daisy, you can do really well, but then everyone else can suck. And I don't think the platforming in Hoopsie Daisy is as fun because usually you just hang on the thing in the middle. With the fan, it's kind of bonkers. The fan maybe knocks it up a bit. But, yeah, I think I'm going to put Hoarders in F. I think I don't like Hoarders. I'm moving Hoarders down to F, definitely. And I think I'd put Hoopsie Daisy with maybe Egg Siege. No, I think I'd put Egg Siege up, actually. Yeah, I like this. I like that. Hoarders probably. I don't love Hoarders. Of all of the ones here, it's probably the one I like maybe the least alongside of maybe Hoopsie Daisy. Probably Hoopsie Daisy might be with Hoarders, actually. No, I'm putting that one there. I don't know. I'm getting confused now. Jump Club. I hate Jump Club. It's boring. I think Jump Club is boring, and I also hate Jump Showdown. I despise both of these. I hate them both. And this is a very personal thing. I get Jump Showdown so much. I hate it. It's like the final I get the absolute most, and I can't stand it. It's such a long time. It takes such a long time to just play it out that it almost encourages you to attack each other. And I'm so bad at that. I don't know. Yeah, I tell you what. I think that makes me. It isn't that bad, but I don't like it. You know, I'm not a fan. I just don't like either of these two. I think they're terrible. And that's entirely personal. They're boring. They're boring. I think that's the issue, is they're boring to play for me. Like, I don't want to sit there jumping over the hoop over again. I'm just waiting for them to end most of the time. I think I hate Jump Showdown more because I feel like that's the final I get constantly. And it's the one I hate the most. So yeah, it's a very personal hatred why I don't like Jump Showdown, and then also Jump Club. But yeah, that's me. Don't like these two. I think they're pretty boring. They kind of remind me of Block Party in the fact that I'm kind of waiting, just kind of waiting for them. If I'm honest with you, I might put Block Party there. Is that kind of crazy? Below Egg Siege? Why? Because I feel more engaged when I'm playing the egg games than I do when I'm playing these. Yeah, I like that. I think I like that. I feel more engaged. I think what it is that really pulls me into these is how engaged I feel in them. And then general feel. Like, I just don't feel engaged in these. And these two are just not that great. Anyway, moving on. Night Fever is a fantastic level. It's an A. 100%. Night Fever is a really good run from like beginning to end. I love Night Fever. I love the variations on it as well. One of the variations makes the middle bit a bit easy, but I think Night Fever is just a solid level, you know? The best part of Season 2 by far, definitely, was Night Fever. They introduced a really good, solid course, and I enjoy it. I love the drawbridges. I love the variation on the drawbridges where they go faster and they go out of sync. I love everything. I love it. I think it's a really good level. I love the twirly things with the spikes on it. I kind of hope they bring those into another level. Speaking of ones I love, Tundra Run. Love that level too. Used to kind of hate the punchy boxes, but yeah, Tundra Run I think is a really good level too. I think Freezy Peak and Tundra Run are super good levels they've added in Season 3. I'm a big fan of both of those levels. Yeah, I love them. I love them both. I do. I really enjoy them both. Not much else I can say, and I even love that level more knowing about the fan jump. And I love the variations on Tundra Run. But yes, Tundra Run, Night Fever, great levels. Perfect Match. Now, before the variations, Perfect Match might have been on Why Does This Exist, to be honest with you. Because it's so boring. Oh my god, it was literally just like, okay, great. This is just, I have to sit here and stare at fruits now. I still don't love Perfect Match. When the variation with the sweeper comes, it's far more engaging, but it happens so rarely. But even then, even with all of that, I still don't love Perfect Match. I'd probably put it as like an F, maybe an E. Probably an E. Yeah, I think an E. I think Perfect Match belongs in E. I probably dislike it about as much as these, because these ones come in. I think E is mostly just like the boring. These are boring to me. These ones I kind of don't like. Well, no, I don't know. Maybe it's honestly, maybe these are above that. Maybe boring is worse for me. I don't know. Yeah, E's kind of just like the boring thing. Like, I find them a bit boring in these ones. And then below that, I'm like, I don't really love these ones. But then, like all of these, I still am happy to play. Minus these ones, maybe. Maybe you know what? Honestly, maybe Hoarders and Hoopsie Daisy is above Jump Club and Jump Showdown. I really don't like those levels. I find them very boring. I kind of switch my brain off when I'm doing them. I guess Perfect Match is higher because it does actually keep my brain engaged. Because I'm trying to keep track of where they are. I guess that's true, actually. You know what? Kind of call me crazy, but I'm putting it with Egg Siege. I don't love it. You know what? I'm doing it. Dude, I'm putting those two down there. I hate them. I hate those two. They're boring. These two are boring. They are. Block Party is less boring than them, but it's still a bit boring. It's still quite boring. Perfect Match, I don't love, but it keeps my brain engaged. And that, for me, makes it a bit higher than some of the other ones. Penguin Pursuit is just broken. Like, when you know the secret, it's fun, but it's broken. The jumping with the penguins, it's completely broken. So I can't really put it higher than an E, purely because it's bust and it needs fixing. Like, you shouldn't be able to just jump nonstop and then no one can grab you. There are ways to stop people doing that, but it works too well. Fix Penguin Pursuit, and it will jump up to probably like maybe a D or a C. But I can't really put it higher than that because I think that it's broken. And I can't in all good conscience put it up. Rock and Roll. I don't know. I don't know about Rock and Roll. I don't know how I feel, to be honest with you, when it comes to Rock and Roll. It's super duper dependent on your teammates. I would say, with friends, Rock and Roll is much better. On your own, Rock and Roll can be quite frustrating. I'm putting Penguin Pursuit up here. I'm putting Rock and Roll here, and I'm putting Penguin Pursuit up here. Yeah, I do like Penguin Pursuit. It is broken, but I like it. I think Rock and Roll, on my own, it's just kind of annoying. It is engaging. Oh, maybe there then. I don't know. I think I do like it more than Hoarders and Hoopsie. Do I, though? No, I think I like it about as much as... You know what? I'm changing my mind all over the place here. I'm putting Hoopsie Daisy up here. And I'm putting those ones down there. I think that's about right for me. I bet people will be very highly disagreed on Jump Club and Jump Showdown with me on this. I just don't like them. Man, I'm changing my mind all over the place here. Everywhere. Roll Off. It's a good final. It's intense. It's pretty intense. I think I'd put that in like maybe a C or a B. I think I'd probably put it as a C. It's not my favorite finale. But it's pretty intense at the end, and I do like it. You know what? No, I'm putting it in B. I put Roll Off in B. So that's the final version of Roll Out, which is the one you get in the middle, which, this is the rollers going, and your fruit shooting at you, and you got to jump over gaps. Roll Out can be fun when you're taking people out, It can get a little boring sometimes, I think. I think I like Roll Out a little bit less than I like Roll Off, just because Roll Off has more stakes. Because it's the finale. I think that alone just puts Roll Off better than Roll Out because it's just got more stakes. Roll Out it's fine. It's like just middle ground. It's okay. Roll Out is just okay. That's what I would say. Roll Out is just, it's okay. All of these are okay. Maybe Fruit Shoot should be a B. I don't know. No, it's okay. Royal Fumble is probably like an F. Royal Fumble is the finale version of Tail Grab, Tail Tag. You don't get it very often. No, you know what? I'd probably put it as an E. I don't hate it as much as Jump Showdown. I'm at least more engaged in Royal Fumble than I am in Jump Showdown. Jump Showdown could be super duper intense at the end, which I guess is engaging, but I still don't like it. I just don't like these two. Royal Fumble, I think I like more than Jump Showdown. Honestly, might just be because I get it so much less than Jump Showdown. But Royal Fumble can be very intense, but then also very annoying with the grabbing. I don't know. I feel weird putting it above. I think I put the jump stuff too low. I think I'm putting my own hatred in too much with these. I do. They're not as bad as Royal Fumble, really, are they? Jump Club might be. I think I might put Jump Showdown just a bit higher. I don't really like Jump Club. They're both pretty similar, though, aren't they? Jump Showdown just has more stakes, so I find it slightly more engaging than Jump Club. Yeah. Yeah, I think like that. I think maybe that. I think that's about right there. Jump Showdown isn't as bad as Royal Fumble. Jump Club kind of is. Jump Club is just Jump Showdown with lower stakes. Even though you can get knocked out. But there's more variations on Jump Club. But still, yeah. No. I think Jump Showdown just goes higher purely because it's a final. Seesaw is a great level. I love Seesaw. I put it in like a B. I don't love it as much as these ones, but it's fine. Seesaw is a classic. It can be very annoying, but do I like it as much? No, I think I might put Seesaw in C, honestly. I don't think I like it as much as these ones, but it's fine. I think Seesaw is just a solid, it's okay level, It's there. It exists, and we don't hate it. Skiffle, I would say, is a possibly a B or a C. You're going down, you jump through hoops. It's kind of like I feel like I've kind of like discovered the secret sauce of Skiffle, which kind of makes it a bit more boring. But yeah, I don't know. I think Skiffle is I do like it though. I think it's a fun little one. I think B. I think I like it more than Seesaw and Rollout and stuff. Slime Climb, instant S. No even questioning about that. Slime Climb is one of the best levels in the game alongside Hexagon. I think the biggest surprise is probably Big Fans being an S. I just really enjoy Big Fans. Slime Climb is amazing. I love Slime Climb. It's just a great level. They need more Slime Climbs, honestly. Slime Climb 2 and Slime Climb 5. All the way up to Slime Climb 1,000,000. Slime Climb is great. And you can attack people at the end, which is really fun. Even though recently I found myself being less of an attacker person at the end and more of a just ending it. I don't know why. I mean, I need to get back into the bean murder kind of vibe. But I love Slime Climb. There's not much more to say, really. It's just a solid level from beginning to end. And I love the fact that so many people get knocked out in it. It's great. Snowy Scrap, I think, brings out the worst in people. I think it's a... I don't like Snowy Scrap that much. I think it makes people into terrible people. I'm debating an F or an E. You know what? I'm switching. I'm doing it again. I'm sorry. I'm putting Rock and Roll. I'm switching them around. I just feel like it's unfair to put Jump Club below in the same thing as Roll and Hoarders and Rock and Roll. I think Snowy Scrap is basically Rock and Roll, but it makes people even worse. So I'm just going to put it in F. Not a big fan of it. Tail Tag is also in F. I don't like Tail Tag, I'll be honest. Tail Tag it's like one of those ones you can do really well, and then like the very last second you'll just suddenly lose, and it's pretty annoying. It's like Royal Fumble. Yeah, they're pretty similar. Royal Fumble's just the finale version, and the same thing can happen in Royal Fumble. I've talked this around all the time. I constantly change my mind. This is funny, like these bottom ones, depending on how I'm feeling on the day, other than Jinx, which I just don't know why it exists. These bottom ones here could honestly switch, like, depending on what given day it is. So I would take these here with a pinch of salt, maybe even some of these. Depends on how I'm feeling on the day, whether or not I can. I'm putting Perfect Match down there. Why have I got Perfect Match above Jump Showdown? It is as boring as those. No, it's not, because I said it engages my brain, didn't I? I still don't... No, I'm putting it down there. It does engage, but it's still boring. The variation of that maybe knocks it up to a D with the spinner, though. With a combo. It's like Jump Showdown, but then you have to memorize things on the floor. You know what? Yes, I'm doing that. I'm doing it, all right? I'm doing it. I'm I'm sorry that I'm so wishy-washy. Perfect match with the spinner going is jump club, but you have to also memorize patterns on the floor, which I think makes it a lot more interesting. But without the variation, it's probably an F or an E. But the variations on that make it a bit higher. Yes, so that's that with me. Anyway, but these are just boring, and that is boring. It's this. So this is basically a with variations here. Without in a variation mode is here. In a non-variation mode is there. That's I don't know what to do with that. If I'm honest with you. Like, what do I do? Variations isn't a more engaging jump club. Without them, it is extremely boring. I'm gonna put it there. Because you get the variations so little that I'm just gonna put it there. And these I find more engaging than these. Doordash. Probably a B. No, maybe a C. You know, it's fine. You're just kind of running at the doors and hoping you hit the right one, basically. There's not really too much skill to do with it. You're just kind of running at the doors. There used to be a tiny bit of skill in seeing how the doors laid out at the end, so you could tell, but they got rid of that, so you can't tell which is the fake one anymore. So yeah, it's a C. It's kind of mostly luck based. Maybe even a D. Of all of the top to ends, it's probably my least favorite. I've noticed the only team game that's out of the D's is Fall Ball, which is quite interesting. I don't know where to put Doordash, I'll be honest with you. I'm going to think about that one. Fin Ice is an S. I love Fin Ice. It's Hexagon, but slower. And I really enjoy it. Some people don't love Fin Ice. Like, probably maybe it belongs more in like an A. But when I get Fin Ice as a final, I'm happy. I enjoy Fin Ice. It can take a long time, but I don't mind. I think it's a really, really fun level. It's Hexagon, but like without it's a Hexagon that's been squished into 3 tiers all at the same time. And I think it can lead to some really fun moments. I've had a lot of really fun bits in Fin Ice. Yeah, no, keeps me Fin Ice at the beginning can be a bit slow, but towards the end it keeps me pretty super engaged. And yes, definitely Fin Ice. Really good final. It's jumped up to my S tier. 100%. Team Tail Tag. Probably F. I don't love Team Tail Tag. It's Tail Tag, but now, guess what? It's your skill doesn't matter because it's about the team skill as a whole. So yes, that's an F too. That is an F. Tail Tag, you are an F. Wall Guys. I do like Wall Guys, but goddamn, can it be frustrating when you don't grab? I think Wall Guys is probably like an A. Like, Wall Guys is great. When the grab doesn't work, it's a why does this exist? You know? Why? Oh, whoops, sorry. I just realized I scrolled. Sorry about that. I realized I put that up there and then you couldn't see it. My bad. Wall Guys, yeah. It goes from being an A to a why does this exist when the grabbing doesn't work. But I think otherwise, I think Wall Guys is pretty damn good, to be honest with you. No, I think maybe it's more like a B. No, like an A, like a B, like an A, like a B, probably like a B. Not like an A. I like it. You can do some pretty sick jumps with Wall Guys. I like Wall Guys. The Whirly Gig, that's a B. These are all like solid. They're all like solid levels, but they're just not as good as some of the other levels. You know, they're like you've got the solid like race courses where you just go from the beginning to the end. Whirly Gig's a good one, but there's just better versions. But then like Tundra Run and Night Fever and Freezy Peak, they're just better versions. You know, they're just better race course ones, and that's why I prefer them. You know, these aren't bad in any way, but these are just better. And the final one is it's Snowball Survival. I hate this level. But I hate this level not because it's a bad level, because I get die on it all the time. So it's a D. There's in a personal movie ranking, it's an F because it has something against me. But as in like an actual, I was trying to look outside of myself. it's probably more of like a D. It's not a bad level. You know, I think as I get better, I might enjoy it more. I don't think I hate it. How much is these? Do I? Is it maybe it's more of a C? It's one of those ones where you're kind of waiting. I think I like it less than these guys, definitely. So I'd probably put it there. There's a bit of personal bias here because I think Snowball Survival is evil and hates me. So, yeah. But I think overall I'm pretty happy with this, actually. After some fiddling around earlier, I think I've come to how I like it. So we'll go through it again. At the bottom, Jinxed. Why does this exist? It's a terrible game. It's a terrible level. It's a mess. It shouldn't exist. I don't know why it does. F, Royal Fumble. Not a good level. It's tail tag, but with a finale bit to it, which can make it even more frustrating. It's probably... But that can also make it more fun. You know, it can make it both instantly more frustrating and more fun. Hoarders... It's fine, I guess, but it's just a bit... It's just like an annoying team game, basically. Rock and Roll, another annoying team game that can just be really annoying. Snowy Scrap is just kind of like a worse Rock and Roll for me. Tail Tag, Team Tail Tag, same as Royal Fumble, just not great. You know, the lag in Tail Tag can be annoying, and you know, I'm just not big fans of them. Just don't really like them when they pop up. I'm like, oh god, I can just get knocked out last second. Block Party, Jump Showdown, Jump Club, Perfect Match. This is the boring. This is not bad, but just boring for me personally. Too much sitting around waiting and just jumping. Yeah. Not much more to say, honestly. Just boring. Just plain boring. Don't like them when they pop up usually just because I'm like, oh, I need to find some way to keep myself entertained while I'm playing these. It might surprise people that these are below these, but like I said, Egg Scramble, Egg Siege, Penguin Pursuit, Hoopsie Daisy, Snowball Survival. I might not love them, but they keep me engaged, which is more than these do. So, wow, my belly is making some horrendous noises right now. They keep me engaged, and I'm happy about that. Tiptoe Fruit. So this is just that these are good. You know, these are fine. These are all fine. I don't love them. I don't hate them. They're fine. These are all just fine. Fall Ball is the only team game that has made it out of the bottom ones. Bees are they're good. Bees are, I enjoy them. Happy to have them there. The A's are, I think these are really good, and I'm excited when I get to play them. And then S is give me a round that's just these. Give me a round that's just Big Fan, Slime Climb, Hexagon, and Thin Ice, please. That's all I want. That's all I want. I love these levels. I generally love when I get them. I don't think there's many surprises of these two. This one maybe might surprise some. This one might surprise some as well. But yeah, absolutely love these. Adore them all. And there we go. That is my tier. That took about 43 minutes, 43, 44. I thought it might take me like an hour. Yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little different thing. I haven't really done many tier list things on stream. I remember I did on stream for YouTube personally. This isn't like a stream thing. This is just personally for YouTube. I haven't really done too many of these. I don't know if you want me to see me do some more. Maybe give me some ideas for things to do tiers on. I will happily. If this is something you guys enjoy, then let me know. And maybe we can do some more stuff. There's a video that's kind of like, there's not tiers, but I used the tier maker thing to do to name all the Pokemon. If you've never seen that, I try to name every single Pokemon that exists. I'll tell you, I kill it for the first 151, and then my knowledge slips off incredibly fast. The first 151 Pokemon are seared into my brain. I know those babies off by heart. After that, I kind of didn't really give a shit. I enjoyed Gold and Silver, but I did not memorize the Pokemon. I memorized the first set. So yeah, if you want to see more of these, like, give me some suggestions, maybe. If you want to see some more Milby's tier lists of things, I think this is a pretty solid tier list. It took some fiddling to get to where I wanted it to be, but I'm happy with it now. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, let me know in the comments what you thought, what you think about this yourself. What do you agree with? What do you disagree with? What are you just absolutely mad as hell about, you know? I think some people would put Jump Showdown way higher, near the top, honestly. But yeah, this is mine. Let me know. Give me ideas. Let me know what you think. Give me ideas for future ones if you enjoy them. And I am gonna go. Bye bye, everybody. Bye.